aka Travis/95 here. Here with my Tamiya, well, it's actually my dad's Tamiya Wild One. Recently I did a revamp of it. Basically I stripped out all the old electronics right here and put in new electronics. So here we go. This is just an overview video, and this is for the URC build off competition. So there's actually two pieces of body work on here. There's the regular body, and then there is the body. Okay, so inside what I have here is, first I took, when I got the lineage for my Slash, I took out the Titan 12 turn and XL5 ESC, and when I went to go around and redo this, I decided, hey, I already have these laying around, why not put them in? Motor fit in nice and snug, almost hits the wheel, and the ESC fits perfectly right where the old receiver pack used to go. Next, what I did was I grabbed it doesn't really fit anything but 6 cells, unless it has a sideways hump, unless it's the 7 cell with a sideways hump, which is hard to come by. So I grabbed my original battery that came with my Traxxas Slash, threw it in there, and then I was planning to get just a regular old Traxxas AM radio, but at my hobby shop they didn't have that, and they didn't have the Traxxas servo that I wanted to get. So what they showed me and my dad, because my dad was paying for the servo and receiver and transmitter, because I'm doing the car up for him. This is my entry though, I did all the work. The guy said he had a package that actually came with the transmitter, receiver, and servo. So my dad went ahead with that. Well, the guy also had an AM package, different brand, I can't remember, but my dad said no way, getting 2.4 gigahertz. So he got it and won't let me put the 2.4. I wanted to put the 2.4 gigahertz in the Slash, but he wouldn't let me. So I'm stuck watching this old thing with a nice DX3E radio system. It's pretty good. I haven't had any flaws with it yet. I'm glad that it has all these adjustments and stuff, which is great. So you have your steering left, how far it can go, your steering right, how far it can go, your throttle forward, throttle backward, and then your auxiliary. It's a 3-channel system, so that's good. Then you've got your trim, steering and throttle, your steering rate, and then you've got servo reversing and auxiliary. And there's the bind button. Came with a little bind plug, not much. And then yeah, so it's a great radio. It only runs on 4 batteries, which is great. Most things run off of 6. And here's your auxiliary switch. Yeah, so, and then it came with just a standard S2000 servo. The receiver is a SR300, so this is an S200, sorry. And I put the little disc on there, and before I installed everything though, I had to clean it up, because like right around here, it's kind of hard to tell, but some of it still isn't clean. Right around here, there was about that much dirt caked up on it, because my dad never cleaned it. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I plan to post a running video just outside in the court there. It's a great little buggy. It's originally released in 1984, which is makes it really, really old, but it runs, it probably does close to 30 miles per hour on this little 6-cell and stuff, because it's a lot lighter than a Splash. So on 6-cell it'll probably do almost 30. I haven't clocked it yet. I could just drop my receiver in here. I mean, there's so much room in here because of all the manual speed control used to be right here in the big old receiver box. And all the wiring that used to go back to the motor is crazy. So there's a lot of room in here. It's definitely a lot lighter. I was thinking if I got brushless in here, that this thing would be popping wheelies nonstop, even with maybe a 6-cell. It might be getting the wheels up because it is so light up here. Like, these springs barely take my fingers. Like, I could lift this with my pinky. See, I can lift that with my pinky. It's so light up here that the springs barely even have to be tight. Well, back here though, I can. It's hard to even compress it with both of my hands. It takes a little bit of force. Other than that, it's really fun, even though it doesn't go really fast. It's like one of the most fun trucks I've ever driven. I've driven other cars, but just like my friends, like Mini E-Revo and stuff. But this thing is so fun to drive. I mean, it's got really decent grip up front, but in back, it's got good forward grip, but sideways grip, it's pretty much got none. So you can, like, even on my street, which is like, it's basically like, it's not smooth, but it's really, really rough, so you get a lot of bite. And even on that, like, I'll just turn on it and it'll slide out the back end. So I was thinking if I got on a big flat surface like in a parking lot, I could go drifting with this, or just grab some drift tires, make them fit. I don't know. These are the original tires. They are solid as a rock. Like, I don't know how they got them this hard. It's like plastic, but it's rubber. But up here, they're really soft. I mean, that's pretty much just my overview video. I probably have been working on this for a week or two. Just stripped out the electronics, put new ones in, cleaned it up. And it took me a while to tune the steering because I also had to replace the shock oil in the back because it was really dirty. But it took a while to tune the steering because, first of all, new servo, new receiver and everything, all the adjustments are going to be different. So, like, I didn't want it turning way too far over so that it would not steer back, and because this little disc is quite a bit different from this on the original Servo Saver, so I had to tune the steering so that it would work. Still working on tuning the steering. I mean, it's going to take a while. I'm going to have to spread it out so it goes a little more toe in, because right now it's a more toe out. But other than that, it's a great little buggy. I mean, I wish I could recommend it to people, but you can't really find these. I mean, on eBay you can find these used I found one for $80 or so. And they're just fun little buggies. I plan to, once I get my DXL3S back for my Slash, which has been sitting in the garage for a while, after I cleaned it up and stuff, I plan to take both of these out to Capital City RC and hopefully get a running video of it. Hopefully it'll be fun to watch this thing just soaring over the jumps and stuff. So hope you like it. Hope I win the contest. Traxxas Slash 95. So again.